Good morning, everybody. We are very sorry for starting this late. If you can hear me, kindly say hello, hello, hello in the chat box. You understand? All right. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. So we will not waste time. We'll just go straight. Let me share my screen and then we will go straight to the analysis this morning. Right. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I believe you can all see my screen. All right. Today, being the 20 S day, right, in the month of December, in the month of December, it has been a very beautiful month so far anyway. And like I said to us last week, I said there has been the contention between the market behavior and the current realities of what obtained in the market this period. And if you remember, if you were on this session last week, I said to us that based on our review, we realized that every for the past 7 8 years, December has always been a kind of bearish month for the dollar. So if that is true, and when you see a pattern that is consistent, that should be respected. Of course, there can be an outlier. However, a pattern is to be respected. We build on patterns, not on exceptions, right? Okay, so we've seen this pattern repeat itself consistently for the past 8 years now, and that's the fact that dollar has always been on the downtrend every December, and usually it also spills over into January, and we start seeing things pick up around February in the previous years. Now it's beginning to look the same again this year, where we will see some news come out and then we see it give a kind of momentary strength to the dollar, or for it to go back again and then start plummeting. All right. So building on the on that past market behavior, one might just position himself, pitching his stance with the bears. All right, knowing that that dollar might want to repeat what it has always done over the past years. And that said, with the fact that the Federal Open Market, the Federal Reserve, I meant to say, is looking at interest rate cuts come next year, so that might not send in a kind of good sentiment towards the dollar in terms of buyers going for it. So we may still see some dovish stuff entering into the market, especially towards the US dollar. All right, that's on Monday was quite quiet. Okay, and then yesterday we had a couple of high impact news coming out from the Japanese region and the Canadian zone. Okay, and then yesterday, if you checked what happened, instrument like GPP, JPY, we saw it move very well, very well, very well, very well. And the thing is this, I know the Japanese government, people even raise their hope that there might be the possibility of having their interest rates jacked up this time around, since they've been doing a kind of deceleration, cutting in their interest rates. But so far, internally, it has helped their economy. It has helped the economy so far. At least they've been doing well. But it's just that on the global scale of comparison, when it comes to strength, you see that somehow, even though dollar has been weak, dollar was able to gain strength against the Japanese yen. All right. But then the Canadian economy also released their CPI yesterday, which came out good for the Canadian dollar. All right. Today being Wednesday 28th. by 8 o'clock, as at 8 o'clock, a news came out for the from the GBP zone, and of course that wasn't quite good. I came out negative for it. We check the chart and see the impact of the data on GBP PS this morning. For those of you who have learned to always check your calendar, you probably will have taken advantage of the market this morning to making some money. All right, so we'll be having we having consumer confidence today at 4 p.m. Consumer confidence today at 4 p.m. We'll be having it today at 4 p.m. And then that will be the only major news from the US zone. But whatever the case is, and then tomorrow will be a very beautiful one when we have the final GDP. All right, so you might want to just to position yourself to making some profits in the market. December is going to be a very beautiful month, a very beautiful trading month for you. So, like I said earlier, you might just want to position yourself towards taking a bearish position, and that does not mean that is cast in stone. You understand me? All right, so just look out for good opportunity. I would always say, let me just go to our chat and say one or two things. I'll start with maybe I'll start with GPUSD since the news came out some 22 minutes ago. All right, let me share my screen. Wow. Wow. Mm, 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 mm. Right now, look at it. The impact was actually vivid on 1 hour time frame. We could see the GBP plummeting this morning. The news came out bad for the Great Britain pound. All right, so dollar, and interestingly, if you check the strength of dollar itself, look at dollar. It's not because dollar is has any inherent strength that is way so much strength against the Great Britain pound. Not like that. So GU this morning is selling because the news came out bad for the GBP. All right. So, but whatever the case is, if you had been in the market this morning, you will have made some good profit. How many pitch profit would you have made this morning, right? When the news came out. So at least from here now, about 46 peep moves, about 46 49, almost 50 peeps. We would have made some good money. Imagine you using good lot size and good volume. It would have been something that you'd be smiling this morning and say, God, thank you for this money. All right. Okay. So well, that said, we should still look for more opportunity for us to make money. It's been reversing for those who have joined joined it reversing. At least you'll have made some money between here and here this morning. All right. So I was going to say something that made me come here. Now you should take this as a kind of, if I may ask you, maybe I should ask. You can just one or two people to just respond. If you look at this chart now, what would you say is happening to GU? Would you say GU is uptrend or downtrend? Can I get a response from somebody? Would you say GU is uptrend or downtrend? Can I just get a response? Okay. Fine said the movement too small. The movement is not too small if you use good volume. Okay, Drizzy says downtrend. Elijah says it's uptrend. Okay, who is supporting downtrend? Up. Okay, now it is up. All right. Actually, it is uptrend. It is uptrend. Okay. Okay, it is uptrend. All right. Thank you, everybody. Now, if you have an instrument that uptrend, that means you should look for more buy positions than sell. Let me say that you should look for more buy positions than sell. That does not mean that you cannot take a sell trade. You can, you understand me? But it shows that there will be much more opportunity for you to make money joining the bandwagon of those guys going up more than those going the other direction. All right. So if you check it on 4 hours as well, you still see that. Look at this trend line of mine. Look at this trend line of mine. Now we had this immediate breakout here because there was a high impact news that made it. But if you look at it, there was a bounce off on 4 hours. Look at what is happening here. Now, when price this on 4 hours, it told you we had a bounce off. It told you there as well. We had another bounce off. Now, the reason we had an immediate breakout here is because the news came out. Of course, when there is high impact news, it tends to disrespect structures, giving strength to the price, breaking below or above any form of resistance or support. All right. So this breakout that we saw here is beginning to get pushed back. It's being rejected here again. So you might just look for good opportunity. Now I'm saying this to us that I will still tell you that you look for more buy opportunities than sell. That does not mean that market will not sell, not make money from the sell. You understand me? Now you check it on 1 hour time frame as well. Taking on 1 time frame as well. Now imagine it touching this trend line here. A bounce up has started, touches went up, touches went up, went up. Now it has touches, it's beginning to go up again. So if it now go on 15 minutes time frame as well, you now see it more vivid as well. All right. Now you can see what is happening here now. Now that it got to this support level here. Everything is being bounced off. Now I'm going to give us good entry. It's going to give us both buy stop and sell stop. But I just needed to say this to us, like I would always say when it comes to market MMR, that when we give you analysis and give you entry positions, that will not be the all the alpha and omega there is to it. There are other positions that you can also take advantage of making money for yourself. I need to say this and to stress this because there is power in repetition. Many just want to hear, okay, GU, what do we enter? Then no, 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 no. That would have defeated the purpose of MMR if all we do is just to give you entry positions. Like I would always say, is to show you the psychology of the market so that you can know how to also look at it, analyze the market profitably, and take your trade profitably as well. All right, let me go on 30 minutes time frame and look for good entry position for us to make money in the market this morning. All right, so I am going to be looking at the buy and sell stop this morning. All right, so okay, if you have not joined the buy now, all right. You know, some people are so risk averse that they want to, but those who are not risk averse, if you have joined an instant buy, you should have been entering some profits here this morning. If you have joined an instant buy, you should have made some money in this particular trade this morning. But then let's just wait for those who are risk averse and then you want to have convenient entry. You might just want to wait for price to break above the 61.8 fib level. You might just want to wait for price to break above the 61.8 fib level for you to go in for your buy. All right. You might just want to wait above it. But if you are not risk averse, if you are doing an instant buy, that is good for you. All right. So 61.8 fib level at 1.26828. 1.26828. Well, I'm just going to do this. I'm going to do the first two instruments and then a wonderful dear colleague, you're going to take us in some other instrument this morning. All right. Okay. So I'm going to do, okay. In fact, I'm just going to do this one. So after this one, the next voice you will hear will be this erudite trader and analyst. All right. So for your GU going at 1.26, 828, 1.26, 828, 1.26, 828. All right, going for your buy, 1.26, 828. And then you might want to just look at, yes, I know there's a 50.0 fib level here, but it's still going to push up all the way as well. So you might want to take your profit at 1.27050. 1.27050. 1.27050. All right. Okay, so I said going for your buy at 1.26, 1.26582. 1.26582. For your buy stop 1.26582. Did I get it? What am I saying? Sorry, 1.26828. 1.26828. And then take your profit at 1.27050. 1.27050. All right, for an alternative position, all right, you want to go in for a sell stop. For a sell stop, I'll just go below, before this level, I'll just go below this Fibo contour. I'll go in at 1.26344. And 1.26344. Yes, and I'm going to take my profit. So for the buy stop, it is 1.26828, while the TP is 1.27050. Then for your sell stop, going at 1.26344. 1.26344. And then you can take your profit before the verified support. For the verified support at 1.26099. 1.26099. All right. I believe we got that. All right, so let's continue. Okay.
Okay, so I would love to just look at US 100. I know we've just looked at GBP USD this morning, and I would love to look at US 100 in a brief one. Let's just see what now. Okay, you notice, you will see that there's actually a kind of arranging. The US 100 has been consolidating. There has not really been a very clear movement, but following through what happened yesterday, if anybody actually enter a buy position, you will still be able to make some profits, considering you enter with a very good lot size. So in the same vein, I want to still, this morning we see that the US index has not really been that very clear. It has not really been that good. The bullish run in that US 100 has not really been, I mean, US index has not really been very clear. And in light of that, this morning I want us to actually, if you want to trade US 100 this morning, it will still do a little buy this morning. US 100 will still do a little buy this morning. And if you want to enter now, I can tell you that it's fine if you enter, because it's already above that moving average. So it's expected to move up a little. Are you getting now? It's expected to move up a little. If you want to enter US 100, you can actually enter now. Enter a buy now on US 100. Enter a buy now on US 100. And I'm not expecting you to stay long. I'm not expecting you to stay long, because it's actually a ranging market. It's actually a ranging market. So enter a buy on US 100 now and take your profit at price level 17094. Price level 17094.95. Enter a trade on US 100 now, a buy instant, yes. So, and take your profit at price level 17094.95. So it might take a while before you get to that place, but be rest assured that considering this particular movement, it will get there, to get there, to get there, because it's already above. US 100 is still on upward trend, though it's ranging, but it's still moving towards that particular direction. So now you will see that what I actually did is actually is on 1 hour time frame. So if you check it on, yes, if you check it on even 5 minutes, you will see that it's actually moving up. Are you getting now? So it's moving up. I'm coming. Yes. So even on 30 minutes, it's already above that moving average. It's already above that particular our 21 moving average. So it's safe to say enter a buy on US 100 now and take your profit at that particular region. So that is on US 100. And alternatively, you can actually enter a sell when price breaks below. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Yes, when price break below this 21 moving average, 21 period moving average at price level 17020.15, 17020.15, and take your profit at price level 16997.70, 16997.70. That's an alternative position on US 100, US 100. So I want to move to gold now. Gold, like we know that gold mostly reacts opposite to USD. So, and now if you see gold has actually been ranging between that verified resistance and turn code resistance now for throughout, like from the beginning of today, even like late hour of yesterday, it's been ranging between that particular. Once it was able to break into that particular zone, started ranging between that. So it's expected that what will happen is gold is expected to trade very close to that. I mean, at that verified resistance. Let me go to 30-minute time frame. Let me go to 30-minute time frame. Okay. So gold this morning is still safe to say enter is buy on gold now. Gold buy now. Gold is still buying now. And you can actually enter a buy on gold now and take your profits around this region of 2045.35. 2045.35. If you enter your buy on gold now, you can use a nice lot size. 2045.35. That's your take profit. Instant buy and take profit at 2045.35 on gold. That's on gold. Then if I want to give a sell position on gold, even though I'm not expecting gold to still do much sell now, but there's around that particular zone where it will break. If you know how to use sell limits, if you know how to use sell limits, you can actually enter a sell limit around that particular region. Yeah. You can enter a sell limit around that 2045.50. 2045.50, a sell limit, and take your profit around the current market price. So now you probably might be wondering why is it like that? A sell limit. So it's expected that by the time this price, you notice that price has actually been approaching this particular region for a while now, and it's been rejected several times. So you notice that. So it's expected that by the time it gets there, there's every tendency that the price will also be rejected there. So what you do at that point, it will actually enter a sell limit pending that particular time. So by the time it starts coming down, you do what? It will pick it, and it's just like when you throw a ball at a wall, the ball hit the wall and it's started to bounce back. So by the time that ball is bouncing back, which is good now, the price is bouncing back, you are expecting it that by the time it starts coming back, it gets to a particular place and starts selling for you. So you can enter a sell limit at 2045.50 and take your profit at 2043.00. Enter a sell limit on gold at 2045.50 and take your profit at 2043.00. That's that on gold.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I believe we got that. Okay, so let's just continue. I know people have been asking for uh people have been asking for um currency pairs. Okay, don't worry, we still do some currency pairs as well. So we just go there. Right. All right. So let's look at let's look at US index itself. US index has not been a favorite one for me for some days now. Let me just go to Euro USD and let's see how we can take advantage of the market, making some money from it. All right. So for Euro USD, you know, somehow, all of these instruments have just been riding on the strength of the weakness in dollar, doing Hello, very sorry about that. The network just came in to interrupt the flow of things. It was quite sorry, very sorry about that. Yes, we are still here. We are still here. We are still here trying to ensure that the network is restored. All right. Okay, so I was talking about Euro USD the other time. Okay, let me share my screen again. All right. Okay. So I was saying that remember it was from the Eurozone that we first had that the possibility of having a cut in interest rate uh, uh, is very high, and that's the fact that they realize that there is a kind of deceleration in the rates at which what's called inflation is moving, and then they also decide to opt in for a kind of interest rate cut. And you know, people had even given a bet that this would be the same thing for the US economy. And I remember, U.S. economy would always, or U.S. government always want to play the people that role. That's why some of the members of the Federal Reserve would come out to say that people should not just look at the current situation to determine a kind of future direction of the market, which people already knew would be, because you know there has been the drum beat of recession, which somehow the US economy was able to avoid. But then for them not to go towards that direction again, they just had to go in the obvious direction, which is to cut interest rate, at least with the rates at which things are going now. um it is obvious that inflation is reducing. But then I should also say this to us, that inflation is reducing does not mean that inflation has packed its bag and it has run away from the economy. Every economy needs an element of inflation, you understand, to do well. All right. But then there must be a particular target, which has been the 2% target. All right. So as at now, as soon as last check, it is around 2.7%. Okay, so it is a good result compared to the initial skyrocketing figure that they had. All right, but whatever the case is, we might still look for more opportunity. You know, like I said to us, if an instrument is uptrend, look for more buy positions than sell. All right, so don't just out of emotion. Remember, I've always said this of a client that said to me that he just loves entering sell. I said, why do you love entering sell? He does not have any reason to it for that. He just love to enter sell. Don't just enter sell. Go in the direction the market is going, all right? And then you make your money. All right. So let me see 30 minutes time and let's see how we can give us good position on this. Okay. So if I will look for a buy trade on Euro USD this morning, if price trades above 1.09716, I'll look going for a buy 1.09716, 1.09716. I'll go in for a buy on Euro USD. And then since this is currency, use good volume. Use good volume. You can follow it all the way to this place. Use good volume and then take a profit at 1.09786. 1.09786. 1.09786. Okay. Now with the way and the rate at which the current candle is going, if it keeps going up, all right, you might just want to look out for sell limit opportunity as well. You know, for those who have not learned to use limit orders will come in handy, especially when we do not have any major impact news. Market tends to respect structure more. And when market respects structure, you can always depend more on limit orders than stop orders. All right. So if you see market trading between a support and a resistance zone, so you might want to at least employ the powers of limit orders to engage the market in that instance. Okay. So if this current candle keeps going up, goes in and then takes us in the buy position, you might just want to look out for a sell position in that light. But then should it just stay the way it is doing now, we just look for a sell trade. We just go in for, I'll give you a sell stop here. All right, I'll give you a sell stop at price level 1.09, 1.09. Okay, I'll give you a sell stop at 1.09616. 1.09616, going for your sell at 1.09616, and then you might want to take your profit. I know at 8.2 fib level is a major retracement level, and you should learn to respect it as well. You should learn to respect it. But whatever the case, even if there's going to be a kind of a breakout beyond it, it will eventually get rejected, except there is the kind of news giving it strength. All right, so you might want to take your profit. You go in at 1.09616. You can take your profit at 1.09566. 1.09566. 1.09566. Okay, that is for our Euro USD. That's our Euro USD. Okay, so let's look at USD card. Let's look at USD card. For USD card, no, yesterday, despite the news coming out, the CPI coming out so negative for the Canadian economy, look at how dollar still plummeted against the Canadian dollar. And meanwhile, you know that we've been having a kind of steady state of things with the price of oil, because you know, the attack on the Red Sea has since been monitored, and then measures have been put in place to ensure that the Yemen attack does not continue again. All right. So that said, whenever we've said it over and over, very wonderful analysts on this platform have said to us, remember that when oil is doing well, it tends to have a kind of ripple effect on the performance of the Canadian economy. All right. So despite the CPI not coming out so good for it, we still see dollar plummeting against the Canadian US dollar. Rather, I was going to say plummeting against the Canadian dollar, and that should tell us how far dollar has been doing, US dollar has been doing. And let me reiterate what I said earlier, that if we are building on the past performance of dollar, then we should be looking out. For example, now if you are a swing trader, I would just expect you to enter a sell on USD card, not minding any kind of immediate push up, because you always, if you have a periscopic view of things, you should have known that this instrument is downtrend, and you look out for more for more sell opportunities on USD card. All right, so on 30 minutes time frame, okay, let's say support here. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to ask you to go in for a sell. I'm going to ask you to go in for a sell on US the card on this pair. If price trades below 1.333, that's 4 3s. I mean 1.33331. 1.33331. Going for your sell at 1.33331. 1.33331. All right. And then you can take it all the way to price level 1.33163. 1.33163. All right. 1.33163. And like I said earlier to us, if you understand the power of limit orders, and then if anybody has really understood this, an instant sell as a time price got to that tonkot resistance, one would have taken a sell, an instant sell there, at least. Although there is this people contour that has formed that has formed an intersection stuff here, which is limiting price from going further below, right? But then a sell trade taking will have still given you some money here in this market. But then let's look at for opportunity